Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play The Dig, and when last we left off, Low had managed to rescue Maggie from the strange, otherworldly alien creature that had captured her and was probably going to try and eat her. We got the help of Brink by kind of stealing all of his life crystals, and once we had decided to try and persuade Brink to remain with the group, Brink then attacked Low and stole all the crystals back and has run away. We have no more actual crystals. We really should go and actually get one. But for now, let's keep exploring. There are a few more things that I think we need to do. Mainly, we need to find this area that the tablet that we have spoke of. This hidden location. And the only way I think we're going to manage that is by exploring. Let's keep going. There's nothing really here, per se, but there is the tram entrance here that we could try and go to. There's also the opening here. The opening led to this strange field. Now, I think this might potentially be...
It's shimmering. A light that doesn't seem real. As if it's just on the edge of existence.
It makes me think of something. Something I saw earlier. Or maybe I read it.
Oh? Maybe we could give you something else to read. Like this.
Can you look at this inscription, Maggie? Does it say anything that might help?
Perhaps it does.
It wasn't clear to me before, but now I can see. Boston, it exactly describes that strange field of almost light.
What does it say?
It's a set of instructions. Now it makes perfect sense. I just twist this.
Everything's so simple when you read the directions.
If we didn't know better, we'd think that island had been there for 1,000,000 years.
Indeed. Let's go to this island, shall we? It's a pretty important island. We definitely needed to find it. Definitely.
This island was brought back from another dimension.
Okay.
This island was brought back from another dimension.
Is there anything particular on the island? Is there a route? Oh, there's an opening. Ah.
What was so important that they left us exact instructions on how to get here?
Maybe that metal plate over there.
There is indeed a metal plate here. There is indeed a metal plate. I think we want that.
Looks like one of the control plates we found on Attila.
Let's grab it.
That's the fourth one. If it's like the metal plates on Attila, these four should fit together in that triangle matrix.
Yes, but there's no guarantee that putting them together will take us anywhere we want to go.
You have the most cheerful thoughts, Ms. Robbins.
If you had been abducted by a monster and then half drowned, you might be pessimistic too.
But you lived, didn't you? And your hair looks terrific again.
You sure know how to make a girl feel good.
We'd better go find Brink again. In case these metal plates do the job.
He threatened to kill me the last time I saw him. Maybe it would be safer if we leave him and send an expedition back to get him later. An armed expedition.
There's no guarantee we'll ever get back. For all we know, this is a one-way trip.
You're right. We can't leave him. He scares me, Boston. Worse than the monster.
They're both just hungry for something.
But Brink is smarter, more dangerous.
We're smart too. Let's go.
Right, we now have another metal plate. I suppose you should probably actually go and try and find where Brink is.
That was a powerful one.
Commander Low, can you hear me?
Brink, we're looking for you. We've got the last of the metal plates and we...
Listen to me, Commander. I'm trapped. I need your help.
Where are you?
It's near one of the light bridges. An arched bridge over a waterfall, and then into a crevice in the rock. You must have been there. You're the one who's been turning on all the light bridges, aren't you?
Hold tight, we're on our way.
Hold tight! Very funny.
Well, I think we might have potentially found where Brink is. Let's see if we can think about which one that is. It's not here. And it's not here. This isn't the right light bridge. I think it's the tomb spire we want to go to. Sounds familiar to the tomb spire. Somewhere around here there is a, is it down here? No, it's not this one. It's not this one. No, it's, well, he's not here, so it's definitely not this one. We'd have seen him working. Is it the planetarium? It's the planetarium spire, maybe. Maybe it's the planetarium spire. This, I think, is the one. I think this is the one, because there's a waterfall here. So that's a crevice. And the other way is the overlook. Let's try the overlook first. Doesn't look like it's here. There's a plateau, though. Let's try there. In here? No, this isn't where he is, but there is a waterfall here, so I'm pretty sure this is the general location that Brink was referring to. Let's keep looking, shall we?
You've just got your hand jammed in the rock? I thought you were in real trouble, Brink.
When would it be real trouble, Commander? When it's your hand?
I don't go sticking my hand in the cracks.
I was reaching for a life crystal, and then the rock shifted. My circulation is cut off. No blood is getting to my hand. You can't pull me out, Commander. Don't leave me to die here, even if you have to cut off my hand.
Don't be so dramatic, Brink. Nobody's going to cut off your hand.
Don't make promises you might not be able to keep, Maggie.
Are you serious? He's just got a stuck hand.
It's a race to see whether gangrene kills him before he dies of thirst or starvation.
You'd cut it off.
Of course he would. The military trains you to recognize necessity, and do it.
It would be easier if I had anything to cut it with.
Chew it off then!
Oh, I would, Brink. But human teeth can't bite through bone.
After all that's happened to us, this may be the most horrible.
Do something, Commander! Do it now!
Well, we could try and help him, but I don't think that's going to work.
Brink, how are you holding up?
My hand has been pulverized, but the pressure from the rocks is keeping me from bleeding to death.
There's really not much we can do here to get... We can't pull it out.
Robbins,
Maybe we can talk about it.
any ideas on how to free Brink from the crevice?
Aside from pulling? No. Cutting off his hand seems pretty severe. I hope it isn't necessary.
It is necessary.
Thanks.
It is necessary. And we have an item that can do it. This jawbone.
Whatever creature these bones used to be, I don't think we've got anything like it on Earth.
Yeah, this jawbone, remember, was very, very sharp. And now, we're gonna have to do what Maggie doesn't want us to do, but we have to do. We're gonna slice off Brink's hand with a jawbone. We have to do what we must to save Brink. Let's do it.
You're going to saw off his hand with a jawbone?
The teeth are razor sharp.
What about anesthetic?
Do it, Commander!
Brace yourself, Brink. I can't believe you endured so much pain without fainting.
I'm fine. But I'll need more crystals.
Come with us to the Triangle Matrix. We've got all the metal plates. We think it's gonna take us home.
You don't know where it's going to take you. I'd rather gather more life crystals.
What if it does take us home, Brink? What if we can't come back and get you? Do you want to stay here forever? Then what will happen to your research into the life crystals?
Yes, I see your point. I'll go with you to try out these metal plates. But if it doesn't get us home, then you two will stop interfering with me from then on. All right? You agree we have a deal?
Agreed.
All right, all right.
Here we go. We have one more plate. It should fit in the right location.
I can't use these two things together.
Does it go...
I can't use these two things together.
Where is what we need here? We have the top box. Oh yeah, it needs to go there. I'm looking at that and thinking, hang on, that's not the right place, but this is where it needs to go.
That should do it.
Do what? What's happening?
Nothing is happening, that's what.
That's not exactly nothing, Brink.
It's a door. You think Earth is on the other side? I think nothing is on the other side.
What did you expect? The Tooth Fairy to come and fly us all home? The door opened. Let's go see what's in there.
We had a deal. I came, these metal plates did not take us home, and now you will have to leave me alone forever. You gave me your word, and I expect you to keep it.
He is definitely insane.
Is that your opinion as a journalist?
It's my opinion as a sane person.
Yeah, there's something wrong there, definitely. So apparently we now need to leave Brink alone forever. Also, this alcove.
That job's been done.
It has. And we have an open door. Let's go and have a look in there, shall we? Ah, tram button. This one seems a lot older and more abandoned than the others. But hopefully the tram will work. Ah, the tram. Ever reliable. Let's go, shall we? Into the tram. Buckle up. It's going to be a pretty short journey. But still buckle up. The final Spire. We're here. Let's see what there is. We're gonna walk this way. Or maybe that way, into this door, rather than into the wall. Good idea, Kiko!
I saw something like this in the museum display. This machine was the greatest of the inventor's achievements.
What does it do?
I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think it might send us home?
Right now, it's doing nothing.
It is indeed doing nothing, and that's probably because we don't have what we actually need. I'm sure there's something missing. There's a console, a strange object. Let's start looking around.
It's a row of crystalline devices.
What about this?
A party favor?
I've no idea what that is. What about this? Ah, you've got to take the long route round, Low. I see. There's a gap here.
It looks like there's a part missing here. There's a gap.
There is a gap. Also, these slots probably need life crystals.
Looks like a life crystal would fit perfectly in here.
We're gonna need some of those. We're gonna need some of those. But I think that there's, is there any other way beyond, maybe? No? There's gotta be a, another door. Let's go this way. Maybe there is a door. There is a door! Aha! There's another strange object. There's some more controls.
This must turn on the whole machine.
That's a pretty big guess there. It's a very big guess.
It's almost hypnotic.
Almost.
Part of the machine?
I hope so. And here is another alien device. This seems to be a very important location.
It looks like these hatches open somehow.
Can we use it?
I don't know what to do with this device.
That is true. This leads to outside. Let's go outside, shall we? There was a bird. It's gone now.
Robbins.
There are a few things we can talk about now. The island and the alien device.
What if I hadn't noticed that inscription and taken it with me? We could have wandered around here until we died without ever finding that island.
They hide it. Then they help us find it. Who can understand why aliens do what they do? Maybe it's a test of our intelligence.
Or maybe it's a test of our dumb luck.
Or our persistence.
Maybe.
We've got to try and turn on the inventor's machine. It's the only way to find out what it does.
What do we do? Search all these islands for a part when we don't even know what it looks like? Where are all those helpful hints now?
The hints were about things they deliberately hid to keep them safe. But this missing part, what if it was stolen? Or just corroded away?
Then all of this would be for nothing. Boston, somebody knows what the missing part does, and maybe even where it is.
Well, I don't know.
I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about somebody who was sealed in a crystal pyramid.
Ah, that is true.
Thanks.
That is true. That person would know. Hopefully. But hey, here's one of those strange devices that make light bridges. Does it work? No. No, it doesn't. And we can't alter the lens because of this nest. Let's move it.
Some bird built a nest right over the lens.
Well, let's get rid of it.
Sorry, bird. You'll have to find a new home.
Well, and now we have a lens to move.
Here's the lens that shapes the light for the bridge.
Let's move it.
Here's the lens that shapes the light for the bridge.
Do we need to move it? Maybe we don't. Maybe all we needed to do was move that. Yep. That's all we needed to do. And now we have a bridge. But before we end this, I think we need to go to the, which one was it? Was it the museum spire, or was it the map spire? One of these spires led to the, I think it was this one. We need to actually get a life crystal. Because if we're going to be doing what we need to do, we need to get a life crystal. Here they are, the life crystals. Let's take one.
The crystalline structures found in these crystals could only be formed in a zero-gravity environment.
That is a interesting point. I didn't know that.
Maybe I should take one more life crystal.
Yeah, we're gonna need one. We're definitely gonna need one. We're gonna need one because we're going to go over to the, we're gonna go over to where that, dead alien is. This is called the Cathedral Spire. Well, when we come back, folks, we're going to go and bring the alien back, and maybe Robbins will be able to speak to it. I hope so, anyway. Otherwise, we're pretty much stuck. So, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.